Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about some of the considerations you should think about before you consider a divorce. Number one, you should think about, can you divorce in Singapore? If you are an expatriate or a foreigner, you need to be living in Singapore for at least 3 years before you can divorce in Singapore. For Singaporeans, yes, you can divorce in Singapore after 3 years. Number two, what is the difference between an uncontested divorce and a contested divorce? Basically, an uncontested divorce means you agree to everything, okay? The grounds for divorce, the division of matrimonial assets, maintenance, custody, care, and control of children. This is the cheapest way of divorcing. Because it's uncontested, everything is agreed, okay? You do not need to hire two sets of lawyers. And the market rates for an uncontested divorce could range from as low as 1150 to 1,500. A contested divorce means that one party does not consent to one of the aspects of the divorce. It could be the grounds of divorce, it could be custody, care, and control, it could even be maintenance. For example, the husband is only willing to give 1,000 a month, the wife wants 2,000, so it becomes contested. They want a judge to make a decision. Or perhaps division of matrimonial assets. The husband wants the matrimonial home to be sold and divided 50-50, but the wife wants to keep the matrimonial home for herself and refund the husband's CPF. So it becomes contested. It is a very bad idea to do a contested divorce because contested divorce are very expensive. They cost at least 20,000. It's not surprising to pay 30, 40, 50,000 for a contested divorce. So my advice to clients is always agree, compromise with your spouse, okay, come to a common understanding, and then do an uncontested divorce, which is as cheap as 1150. Next consideration, what are the legal grounds you need for a divorce? It could be separation based on 3 years, 4 years, adultery, unreasonable behavior. These are things you should consider before getting a divorce. The fourth thing you should consider is child custody, okay? Custody, care, and control. Custody are for big decisions, okay? The religion of the child, whether he goes overseas to study. Care and control usually refers to the day-to-day living arrangements of the child. So it is common for both parents to get joint custody, okay? So they get to make decisions, big decisions, jointly. But it is also common for the mother to get care and control of the child. Means the child lives with her and then the father has visitation rights. When I say common, it means there are exceptions. The fifth thing to consider, division of matrimonial assets. If there's matrimonial property, okay, as I mentioned earlier, you have to decide how is the matrimonial home going to be divided. 50-50 or according to how much each party has contributed. You have to consider, okay, if the husband transfers the matrimonial home to the wife, will the wife refund the husband's CPF, or will the husband allow the wife to keep the CPF and not get a refund, which is quite a silly thing to do. Now I'm going to talk about divorce lawyers. There are many types of divorce lawyers ranging from big firms, medium-sized firms, small firms, one-man show lawyers. There are some firms that have divorce practices, that means divorce departments. And there are some firms that only specialize in divorce. They do divorce every day, and the only thing they know is divorce. And these are divorce specialists. They are very experienced divorce. And you may want to go to such firms if you are having a high-stakes contested divorce. I will first talk about one-man show divorce firms. Now, there are a lot of one-man show divorce law firms in Singapore. Some of these lawyers do not have secretary or support staff at all. So they may have, there's only so much work, divorce work, that they can take. Distinguishing factor is that the lawyer will handle your case personally, and he will attend to you. He will respond to your WhatsApp messages, your emails. There's more personal touch. If you like a personal touch, you should get a lawyer who is either in a very small firm or a solo practice. Usually for such lawyers, they do not market themselves as giving free consultations because they just do not have the capacity to give free consultations. Solo lawyers usually charge a small fee, for example $100 for first consultation to make sure the client is serious and not just lawyer shopping. So the benefit, as I mentioned before, the benefit of a solo divorce lawyer is that he will most likely offer the personal touch, okay? Attend to you personally when handling your case, and the fees are more reasonable and affordable because he does not have a big practice, does not have a lot of overhead secretaries to pay. In the case of medium or large firms, there is usually a partner with several associates working below him. So therefore, such firms can offer free consultations because the partner who is in charge of the file will get the associate to give the free consultation to explain the divorce process to you, the procedure, the documents, etc., etc. The disadvantage of such arrangements is that the partner may not be attending to your file personally. They will usually get the junior associate to handle all the correspondence and emails and dealing with you. So that may not be something that you expect. Finally, let's talk about the big firms. The big firms, there are 4 big firms in Singapore. These cater to the very rich, okay? They deal with very complex divorces where they take out numerous applications. A divorce can cost $100,000 at least because they may take out applications such as injunctions, blah, 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 blah. They have strong reputations for contentious matters, that means contested matters. The big firms usually do not do the small things like uncontested divorces. Thanks for watching this video on the considerations before filing for divorce.